my lows, all the things. And this next song actually was quite a therapeutic song to write, because I went back to a time in my life when I was so discouraged and scared, and that was after my very unglamorous attempt to go on America's Got Talent. Years ago, I went and auditioned for the show. It was actually the very first time that I put myself out there and said, "World, here I am!" And that's about as good as it went. And I got X'd, I got kicked off the show, I got told terrible things by the judges on live TV in front of 11 million people. I got told that I sounded like a bunch of rats being strangled when I played my violin, and that I just did not have what it takes. And in that moment, I was absolutely devastated, I was humiliated, and I did grapple with, maybe they're right, and maybe I don't have what it takes, but there was one word that was missing, and it took me years to figure out what it was, but it was, "You're not good enough yet."
Woo!
A lot of people, they look at me now, 15 years of dancing around and playing a violin, and they're like, "They were so wrong about you." But the thing that hurts so bad is that they were actually right. They didn't have to be mean about it, but they were right. I wasn't very good that night. I was so nervous. I'd never played in front of an audience like that before. This whole craft of dancing and playing was so new. I was quite awkward at it. And the truth is I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to win that show. I wasn't ready to be put out there in front of the world. And it took years to hone that craft. And since then, I have worked my way to earn my stripes, to belong on the stages that I get to play on. And, I'm never going to be perfect, but I can show up knowing that I have worked for years, and I've worked really hard, and so have all these musicians. And I just think so often we need to remind ourselves that part of life is growing, part of life is realizing that you're not there yet, and having the guts to keep going for it anyway.
Woo!
So that's what this next song is about. It's called I Have the Untold Heart.
Yeah!